this is a remake, which is something I've not done before. But basically, I was out hiking earlier on, did a little vid as I was walking, and then as I was transferring it from my phone onto my PC, it basically corrupted the file and it's gone. So I've lost it, so I'm having to remake it. But it's a pity because I was out middle of nowhere, like in the countryside. It was quite nice scenery, and it was just it was a good setting. But I'm not going out again to do it. Sorry. I mean, there wasn't really much I wanted to particularly talk about. My main focus actually was on having had 24 hours offline, which doesn't sound like much, but when you think how much time we do spend online these days, I just sort of found I'd just had enough and I needed a break. So I took 24 hours off, which was actually really refreshing. It was really good. I could focus on other things, reading, listening to music, just relaxing, and sort of noticed, normally I'm sort of waiting for that ping, ping, ping on the phone of messages or notifications and things, and it was quite good to not be feeling that, to be more kind of in the moment rather than anticipating things coming. So that was quite good. I mean, it was I think inspired by a sort of general weariness of the constant activity online, but also I was thinking about the idea of Sabbaths, as in Shabbat, like in a Jewish tradition, but like what Christians obviously have Sundays and Muslims have Fridays, the same, like a holy day where you set aside your work and all these other things and focus on I suppose relaxation and family time for those who have families and this sort of thing. So it was like, yeah, take a period of time away from the hustle and bustle of life, which was actually very refreshing and sort of made me see why people would do that. I think it might be nice to do something, with other people. I could understand, like, you would sort of get together and have a meal, things like that. But yeah, it was good. Felt like a bit of a weight lifted. So yeah, listening to music, reading books, just relaxing, went for a little walk. Also went for a walk this morning, did the film which disappeared into the electronic ether. Excuse me. Yeah, I wanted to talk about the book I've been reading recently, which is this Etty Hillesum. I'm not quite sure how it's pronounced, but as you can see, it says on there, yeah, she was in occupied Amsterdam during the war, ended up in Westerbork concentration camp, and then was sadly transported to Auschwitz in 1943. Quite unusual. It's her diary. It's a lot of it is her interactions with other people. I think she got up to with her friends. Obviously, quite a bit about the occupation and the way the community was slowly, they sort of increased the pressure on them, and the ways in which they were marginalised and persecuted. And it's quite hard to read on a lot of levels, knowing the story of what happened to her and the other people she's talking about. It's I wouldn't go so say it's uncomfortable, but it's certainly very thought-provoking. You know, makes you think about a lot of things, and just, you know, see someone talking about their hopes and dreams and aspirations, and you know the reality of how their life panned out. So very thought-provoking. But she was I think 29 when she was murdered, so it's a bit more of an adult perspective than, say, Anne Frank's diary. You know, I would say if you find a copy of the book, give it a read. Yeah, you know, might inspire some things. Hoping to finish this fairly soon. It's kind of weird. I mean, I'm sort of I want to read. I want to finish it. I feel I should. On the other hand, I don't really want it to end because I know how it ends. It's mentally puts you in a strange place. I don't know. I don't quite know how to describe it, but I've got a stack of books upstairs in my bedroom to read. I had a friend contacting me the other day. He's an avid reader, a guy I know from Norway. He said, "Oh, you know, what's your reading list for the coming year?" And I sent him a photograph of all the books laid out on my bed. It covered the entire double bed. So quite a lot on a lot of different subjects. You know, history, mythology, folklore, spirituality. Yeah, you know, a whole range of things. I really need to stop buying them and focus on reading them. But it's finding the time and the effort, I guess. But yeah, I mean, looking forward, hopefully I'll get out and about, get on some hikes and things as the weather starts to improve. It's just kind of grim at the moment. It's not really proper winter. It's not like we're getting snow. We get the odd bit of frost in the morning, but it's not too bad. Yeah, I think we'll probably, you know, a few more weeks when we start feeling a little bit of warmth. It should be good. And yeah, obviously, you know, when I can, I'll post updates. I might do some book reviews of that. No, I think I've mentioned that before about doing book reviews. Obviously, I've got to read them first. But you can take this as a little bit of a book review. Interestingly enough, I don't know who this is. I'm not sure if this doesn't look like Etty Healerton, so I'm not quite sure who that is. It's quite a haunting drawing. Yeah, I think I'll leave it at that. That's 8 minutes. Yeah, hope everybody's okay, and see you on the next one. Cheers.